So this is just a little video to showcase, well, to let y'all know, I don't post on the regular. Doesn't mean I'm not constantly in what we call the lab, trying to figure out what to do with our decks and innovate it, change it. So that's basically what this is, letting you know, look, just because I'm not posting videos doesn't mean I'm not thinking of ways to think on a bigger scale. So this is just letting you know, I'm still trying new things, but since, regional is over for the year, there's like the WrestleMania for all of us that play locally, wanting to better our decks so we can be as competitive as can be when we get to like a regional level. WrestleMania. That's the showcase, that's the big event, and then afterwards, things are like mellow. And then I'll just showcase some things I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about taking out that card. I say that card because I can't really see it. But that's the 29 hitter monster and putting back X. Because while 99 can set up 2 negates, like if I went into the rank up spell and I go into the ZS monster, I'm also thinking about taking out one of the ZS monsters and putting a second rank up spell. Because just in case I just draw Bauer, I can just go for Bauer in the rank up spell. And I'm thinking about taking out one of the spell cards that let me draw and just leave it at 2 and then find a way to get to it, if anything, if need be. But I saw all 3 in a few of my hands, so I was like, I don't want to see 3. But pairing it with Joker Straight and stuff, so I was like, it's good, but I'm gonna try it at 2. Take out one of the ZS monsters and put another rank up spell, but for game 3 states, whether it's locals or whatever, the life points difference matters, especially if it's your turn. So you want to be able to do something to gain life points or burn your opponent for life points. So in the states where I don't have the horse cards, I can't go into coach to burn to, make that little difference. So when they call a game, you have higher life points because you burned them. But the deck is really more focused on the Arcana Knights and the Warriors. So it's like if I drew the rank up spell and I went into 99, then I can just go double into 99, bring out Utopic Dragon, and then he will bring back double from the graveyard. I've seen combos before. I've shown combos before, and then use the rank up spell for X, and then X will target the dragon and you gain 4,000 to your life points. So that's one way to do that. Also, if you wanted to put this, if you had the rank up spell, in an alternate way, where if you do the rank up into it to 99, and then you detach, you go into number 6. This is if you're not locked into Light Warriors. So if you're off of, like, let's say Bauer, and you went ZS, it would be, you would go into this, you do the whole combo, and then you go into him. And since the rank was exposed in the graveyard, he gets attached, and he also attaches a Utopia monster to him as an equip card, and then he cuts your opponent's life points in half. So that's another way these are game 3 states. I'm referring to, because you want to do something so that way you have the advantage. So when they call a game, and it's that time in a round, you have the life points, whether you're cutting their life points in half, or you're gaining life points, or if the horse cards are on the field, you're burning for with coach. And this is all going off of they have 9 to negate you. Also, just to share knowledge, if you were thinking about if you went the SP Little Knight route, and you were going, let's say, the only way would be Bauer. So it's like if you went even the second, and you just want interruptions on the board, and you want to lead with Bauer first before any of your other cards, you can go Bauer, bring out King, Queen, and then I don't have the card, so that's why the phone's there. You would link away Queen's Knight for Link Spider, and then now you have 2 effect monsters. Not only that, you have a Link monster. So then you could go into SP Little Knight, and then Little Knight could banish something on their board, and then you can use, if they negate it or chain to it, you can just use a secondary effect to banish itself and target one of the other cards and banish that. So it's like you're doing a lot. with one card if you don't want to go to the utopic route. Another reason I'm thinking about putting X into the battle is because with the rank up spell, going first, you can go into the rank up, and then you can go into 2 negates with 99. But going second, if you wanted to hit with power, you can go, if you have the same rank up spell, it's like you can do one defensively with the 2 negates, and I want to do something offensively with the same 2 cards. So whether it's the rank up spell and Bower, or yeah, it would have to be the rank up spell and Bower. But like, you know, the 2 negates versus 2 attack monsters, and then it's like you would go 99, you would go into, you would go Utopia double going into 99. So since double brought on 99, he's 6,000. You use his effect, detach to 2, bring out the dragon, that's 4,000. The dragon will bring back Utopia Beyond. Then you use the rank spell to level up Beyond, Utopia double into X. So then, you know, you got a 6,000 hitter on the field and 2 4,000 hitters. So it's like with the same 2 cards, you can set up 2 negates if you went first, and then you could alternate like a transformer, and you can go offensively into a 6,000 and 2 4,000s, and that's all for just 2 cards. That's just Bauer by himself with the rank up spell, or even if you went into one of the knights with the ZS monster, he searches out the spell, so like you can still do it either way by going to double. This is all going off of if they have no negates. So I also want to try to figure out, like, I love these cards, like these are part of them, and I love using them, and I have the collector's rare, so it's like I don't want them to just be sitting there. So I'm trying to figure out a way to integrate them into the deck. But this version of the deck that I'm playing my way is like, they don't really do nothing except adding another body on the field, and that can be a game changer going first. But that also is like they're kind of bricks in hand because they don't do nothing really. I mean, you can do that. So it's like I'm trying to figure out a way to put it back in, and it's so hard because if you're the only one playing your deck your way on such a higher level, specifically the exact way that you're playing it, and there's nothing else on YouTube or nobody else playing it to bounce ideas off of if they're playing the same build or very, very similar, it's like, you know, you can say, hey, I'm trying this. This is working for me. Hey, why don't you try this, try that, and so forth. There's nobody. It's just me playing my deck, especially at my locals. I'm the only one playing my deck my way, and I've been playing it since the Arcana Knight support came out. Normally at Gamer's Choice, so it's like I've done other tournaments, other places, because when they don't know what I'm playing, I catch them off guard. I've won tournaments and everything, but, you know, after a while, people knowing you, they have side deck options for you, and they know how to play around what you're playing and to stop you when. So, yeah, this is basically it. And I'm just enjoying my movie. I love this movie. And Pokemon. The other DLC dropped, so I love Superior. I am playing singles, waiting for ranked battles to get updated December 25th, which would normally go into effect January 1st, so I can go into rank. I'm a very competitive player, so I was like, I love playing with Superior. He's back, Blastoise, and so forth. But so like I'm alternating. I'm just watching movies, playing, working on a team for Pokemon. I'm finishing the decks. Only very few more Pokemon for the decks to finish. The new decks. I finished the other 2, and, you know, bouncing a little bit. But I just wanted to share information, so I was like, definitely want to put this back. I wasn't really using that much. And then if you, like I said, if you wanted to utilize that, you can go this route. But that does conflict with 99 if you're using 99s in the gates and everything. But yeah, that's about it. And keep it short and simple. These are cards that are not in the deck, so I might not put this in because, you know, I set it for the game 3 stage so you can have knowledge of options. I might want to put these 2 back, so I'm thinking about putting these 2 back and taking out these 2. But it's like these are OTKs within the Horus cards, but the Horus are like they're backups. They're not the focus of the deck. The Arcana Knights and the Utopia stuff, which is very small. The Warriors are the focus of the deck. So I'm thinking about these more. But like if you have just the gods, then you can go into this. But with the restrictions, I can always side deck these and then put these in and then play accordingly. So it's like I'm going from there. I hope you're all doing good. If you're playing the deck, I would love for y'all to, if you are playing the deck, because I have some subscribers that they say they're playing the deck, I would love to see you upload your build with your ideas. So it's like, even if we can't talk to each other in person to bounce ideas off of, if I see your video and you're talking about your combos and you're talking about certain things, and then you might have that one card that's really spicy that I don't know about, and I can go, oh, I didn't even know about that. Let me try that. You know, so we can like help each other be the best we can be in our decks. So, you know, within the Arcana Knights people, and I still play Blue Eyes. I updated the deck, but that's more fun for me than anything. But I'm an OG player since Yu-Gi-Oh! First came out, Dark Duel Story, so that's why I love Blue Eyes. I have an Exodia deck there still, but my Arcana Knights is my most competitive deck that just shuts shit down. Yeah. Happy holidays, and Christmas is right on the corner. And hope you just love what you're playing and go from there. Latest.